Welcome to the Two Drunk Flings and Friends podcast. This is Two Drunk Flings Do D&D. I am joined with Alan and Mike, who are usually on the podcast. And we're also joined with Ben, Jess and Kieron.
Previously on Flings. To skip the recap, please jump to the 5-minute mark. Welcome to episode 1.
We are an all-halfling group.
Alright, so shall we play some D&D? The city of Waterdeep is currently the spring. There has also been an unusual spike in violence. But that doesn't matter to you lot, because you're sat in a tavern having a beer. You're in the Yawning Portal. The Yawning Portal contains a literal portal to a dungeon. You sit around a sturdy wooden table, then all the noise is eclipsed by a shout. There's a 7-foot-tall half-orc is hit by a wild swinging punch from a male human. 4 other humans stand behind him, ready to jump into the fray. The half-orc roars and leaps at the tattooed figure. Liam.
I want to go straight in there. I'm running right into the back of them, ready to stab them in the arse.
You stab him in the back, he screams out in agony and starts bleeding profusely. He's now bloodied. It is now the turn of Yagra Stonefist. She does get a solid hit on him, and he's out unconscious.
I'm going to throw my hand axe straight into the back of his back.
You've killed him. How does he die?
I throw the axe into his back, and as it's hanging there, I just run to the axe and just drag it straight down his back and split him in half.
Dirty bastard.
So like Shadow of the Colossus stuff, the hell of it.
Kevelman's going to run up behind this guy. He's like swirling his quarterstaff and he's going to clobber this guy in probably the back of the knee.
He is now heavily blooded. He's limping. You've seriously hurt him.
I've got both my short swords again, jammed it underneath his mouth where his chin is. It's gone straight through, past his nose, past his eye, straight through the top of his head.
As that is happening, you notice something rumbling behind you. Shouts of alarm suddenly ring out as a hulking creature climbs up out of the shaft in the middle of the tap room. Everyone in the tavern reacts in fear, except for the barkeep, Dernan, who shouts, "Troll!" and grabs a sword from behind the bar and leaps over it.
Oh, here comes the massive troll.
So it's basically come all the way over from the portal into the area where you're fighting. Bandits. Basically, these guys are all going to attempt to disengage from you lot and try and scamper. Maybe they'll be back later. Dernan, the landlord, leaps over the bar and charges towards the troll. As he passes you, he looks at all of you and says, "Get some lamp oil. When it goes down, burn it."
I've got lamp oil. I'm just going to throw my dagger at the troll.
Your dagger is now stuck in the head of the troll.
Shot.
I would like to rage.
Fucking vegans!
I want to try and run through the troll's legs, try and hack his leg off.
You do land a hit in its
22.
knee, which is at your head height. He leans down to your head height and attempts to bite you in the shoulder. Alan's on the verge of collapse. If anyone in this party has healing, you might want to give him some.
No.
Isn't that what bards are for?
Not at level 1, I don't think.
Yeah, come on,
dear.
Bard.
Oh.
Should have a level 1 healing spell.
You got Charm Person.
Spellcasting and bardic inspiration.
We'll have to review
We
that.
might have to look at your stuff afterwards.
You should have some spells, so what we'll do, we'll figure that out.
I'm going to hit him twice with my quarterstaff.
A couple of slaps from you and it is now bloodied. It is now the turn of Dernan. Basically, he gets his greatsword and just starts hacking away at it. All the while he's doing this, he's looking around at you being like, "Get that lamp oil ready!" Eventually, the troll kind of screeches in agony and collapses on the floor.
I've got lantern oil and a tinderbox, so
Alright.
I'll run over, flick the match on it. Everyone's like fucking panicking everywhere, and I'm just walking up with this. I'm gonna pour the oil on him, and I'm gonna flick the match behind me on top of the troll.
He sets alight and kicks and flails, screaming, and burns to death in the middle of the tavern. After a moment of stunned silence, everybody just goes back to drinking their pints. As you're kind of taking stock of what happened, a elderly gentleman makes his way up to you and says, "Follow Thamp, get arm, chronicler, wizard, and celebrity at your service. I fear I have misplaced a friend. My friend's name is Floon Blagmaar. I worry he took a bad way home a couple of nights ago and was kidnapped, or perhaps worse. If you agree to track him down, I can offer you 10 dragons apiece now, and I can give you each 10 times that when you find Floon."
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm game.
Yeah.
Excellent. Volo explains that he actually last saw Floon outside the Skewered Dragon, which you'll know is a rather dubious tavern between Net Street and Fillet Lane in the Dock Ward.
I think we should go look.
I think that's where we're looking.
Definitely, yeah.
One for the road, and I think we should be off.
Yeah, definitely.
We now rejoin the Flings as they leave the yawning portal.
You make your way to the dock ward in the direction of the tavern that you've been directed towards.
I'm going to go over to Griff for like, you coming along?
Why wouldn't I be? Why? Don't single me out, mate. You wouldn't like me when you singled out.
Alright.
I move with the wind and the times. You should too. You want a bit of this? Good stuff.
Oh, mate. I'm good.
You're
I'm good.
lost.
I move like the wind already.
Take a suck on the red rangoon and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Rangoon.
Is that the name for your penis?
You will. Just you wait.
Gonna get you stoned up teabag, yeah.
I think she is. He is even.
Teabags, got them too.
What do you not have? I am imagining you like the
I don't have
merchant
any
out
troll
of
hair.
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
He's like, boy. Yeah.
Sell it.
That dude in, what is it? The Disney thing where he's like, You wanna buy a sundial?
Yeah.
Mike thinks to himself, I'll hang around with Griff.
Mike's so far
in
the closet.
I know, yeah, that's it. This is where it all comes out.
Right, go to the dock ward, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you make your way
This way.
towards the dock ward. As you come towards the edge of it, you come upon the aftermath of a bloody clash. As you turn a corner, you find yourselves on a street that has been cordoned off by the City Watch. Lying on the cobblestones are a half-dozen corpses, seemingly the victims of some terrible skirmish. Watch officers have disarmed and arrested 3 blood-drenched humans and are in the midst of questioning witnesses. One of the officers sees you.
Alright, Governor.
Get on, he says, nothing to see here.
Nothing to see? Cheeky bastard. We want to come and see. Well, how can we get in? Where we want to go?
It's not a dance club, lad. It's a bloody crime scene.
I need to get in. I need to get in.
You don't need to
This is
get
on
in.
the street, isn't it?
Yeah, this isn't where the tavern is. It's
Yeah.
It's just something that you're passing on the way.
Yeah, just fuck it.
Yeah, you just keep moving if you want. You don't have to stick around.
I can have a sneak around though. I can have a sneak up. Just no, we don't need to. check it. We don't need
come
to.
on.
Yeah, we don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah, we carry on walking.
Fair enough.
I just keep looking back.
Okay, as you get into the mass of the dock ward, you feel increasingly like you've stepped into a much more rundown neighbourhood. Tall, densely packed tenements leave most of the area in shadow at ground level. Most of the street lamps have had their glasses smashed and their candles stolen, and the smells of salt air and excrement linger as you pass by rows of rundown buildings. You're about 2 streets away from your destination, and you can see that a nearby shop stands out from the others. It has a deep purple facade, and in its window hangs a stuffed beholder. Above the door hangs a sign whose elaborate letters spell out Old Zoblob Shop. Not the old Zoblob Shop, just Old Zoblob Shop. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with D&D monsters, a beholder is a large floating sphere with eyeballs and a great big gob.
Yeah.
Anyone need to do any shopping?
I think we'll be alright.
Just an interesting little locale. You can pass it over if you
come
like,
back.
or you can check it out. But I have to mention it because it would have arrested your attention amidst the rundown
Yeah.
nothingness of
Yeah,
the
Well, I mean,
dock
we've got like,
We might walk past it again.
I've got like 30 gold. I'm pretty sure I can afford nothing.
Why
Yeah,
like
exactly.
stuffed? Are we talking taxidermy or like a toy? Like out of a
It's
grab machine?
taxidermy.
That's a
Oh
real
god,
big
well
order.
Griff is really quite interested in that. Can you touch it? Just touch it.
It's in the window. It's on
He's
display.
just going to touch the window.
Okay.
That's really quite something.
Mike is going to wonder what it's like to be stuffed.
How perfectly vulgar.
Stay around Griff for a while and he'll show you the red rangoon. Maybe you'll find out.
So gay.
So, you doing anything, or are you moving on?
Nah, I don't need anything from this shop. That taxidermy is stupid.
Okay. All right, so you pass it over and head on to the Skewered Dragon. It faces an alley that runs between Net Street and Fillet Lane. The Skewered Dragon looks like a ruin. Both of its front-facing windows are smashed, and a ship's anchor is lodged in the roof. Through the windows, you can see a group of haggard patrons drinking from huge tankards.
Are they huge to us? Just because we're
They're
small?
huge for humans. To you, they look like 2-litre milk cartons.
Nice.
Oh,
Stopping
yeah.
for a drink.
get in
Anyone?
there then.
Please, yes, definitely,
Okay.
100%.
You're going to have to pay for your drinks in here, guys.
Oh,
It's going to cost you about 3 copper a mug.
Oh,
that's
easy. That's
fine.
nothing. Yeah,
That's
definitely. I'll take 3.
Kevlamin's gonna like puff his chest out and try and look hard as he like, walks in.
Comical.
Yeah.
Okay, so you enter. Inside, there is quite a lot of very drunk, very scummy looking sailor and stevedore sort of guys.
Like the Weatherspoons of Waterdeep.
Yeah,
Worse.
pretty much, yeah.
Awesome.
A bunch of them turn around and look at you when you enter because you're 5 halflings.
Oh, yeah? What are you looking at?
One of them sort of makes a bit of a comment under his breath. His mate giggles, and then they all turn back around to the bar.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
They're taking the piss out. They're taking the piss out of us.
Yeah, it's the bard.
They're taking.
It's the
Is it
bard.
because he's dressed like that?
Yeah, it's because he's dressed like that, and he's got his nice slick blonde hair, and his guitar's too big for him.
My G-string snapped.
But I'm going to shout over to the guy who muttered something and be like, "Oi, mate." That's it.
He turns around and looks at you. You want to be careful saying stuff like that, little boy. You'll get yourself hurt in here.
Little boy!
Oh,
Oh my god.
my
So I get my
apologies.
dagger out and I just sit there and go, just sit there in front of him, messing around with my dagger,
Oh,
and then
go on
put
then.
it back
Roll
in.
intimidate.
Yeah. 8.
All right, Nancy, calm down. You'll hurt yourself. If you Why don't you get yourself a panda pop and sit down?
Would you like some aloe vera? You just got burned.
I'll just stick a finger up at her and carry on walking towards the bar. I'm not getting involved with this. I just give up. I can't. He's the panda pop thing.
Don't let him speak to you like that. They're fucking humans.
No.
Always looking down on us.
I know. So I'm going to get a dagger, right?
Stab him.
I'm going to throw the dagger right in between his legs where it is, right on the bench, right next to his bollocks, like a centimetre away from his bollocks.
Okay.
Perfect.
Make a dexterity. Well, let's call it acrobatics because this is kind of a circus act type thing, right?
Yeah. +3 plus proficiency, 15.
So the dagger swiftly misses his knackers and embeds itself in the stool that he's sat on. He looks at it, kind of checks himself for a moment, and then looks at you and is like, "What'd you do that for?"
Next time, it goes into your bollocks. Now, what did you say?
What did you just say, Bill?
This is brilliant. He turns around, looks at his mates, these big, hard, bald bastards around him, and then they all sort of look at you and go, "Fucking brilliant!" One of them's like, "Oi, come on, let's have it." And then the landlord brings in a load of beers, and they all sort of have a drink with a lot of you.
Thanks, guys, for standing up for me, by the way. Thank you very much.
I was ready, mate. I was
did.
ready. I was ready to go.
Was you?
I was ready to kick off.
Was you not?
Yeah.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Come on, then,
You should have ran straight into him for me, Alan. Like headbutt him or something.
Who's Alan?
I mean, Rufus.
I was busy rearranging my chopping board.
Fucking chopping board. Fuck's sake. So yeah, we've got a bunch of beers. We sat down. And
Sat with these
yeah.
humans.
The one that you lobbed a knife at.
Made friends.
Gotta ask, lads, what are 5 halflings doing in a bar in the docks?
Well, you know them best, don't you?
I'm not talking to you, mate. You can fuck off.
Don't ignore it. Come on, he's just
bought you a
It's a sore spot. It's a sore
Sorry,
spot.
just ignore it. We're looking for someone.
I'm not talking to you.
We're looking for some flouncy-eared, wavy, pretty boy. He was in here a few days ago. We just need to track him down. And we're going to get a few beers at the same time, so...
I know exactly who you're talking about. It was drinking in here with some old geezer, Volo, tramp.
Yeah, that's the
something
guy
like
who
that.
sent us after him.
And then the old geezer left, and you're not going to believe this. It was Rainier Neverember that joined him afterwards. Now, that is a name that you would be familiar with. He is actually the son of Lord Daggalt Neverember, one of the previous Lords of Waterdeep. This man's quite famous because he basically stole a load of money and then fucked off to a different city.
Oh.
But his son,
So he's the previous Lord of Waterdeep's son.
yeah, And these guys are like, yeah, bloody chip off the old block, that tosser. Just another spoiled, rich, noble little twat.
Mike keeps his head down at this point.
Anyway, they played a few rounds of 3 Dragon Ante and then they buggered off about midnight. And I'll tell you something, 5 blokes out here followed them out, so I'm not surprised if they didn't get the shit kicked out of them.
Are those 5 blokes here right now?
They're not, but I'm pretty sure I know where them fellas like to frequent. There's a little warehouse on Candle Lane. Look for a little snake symbol on the door, says one of his mates.
We're going to have to make friends the same way that we made friends here, or are we just going to be able to get in there all right?
Well, it's a warehouse, so...
Sorry, I assumed that you meant it was a tavern.
Oh, no, it's some sort of warehouse type building. So, yeah, just make your way over there and you'll probably find his corpse.
Ah, thanks very much.
You're quite welcome.
Chink beers. What do you think, Griff?
Like a good corpse, me. Yeah. All right, yeah.
What do you think?
I don't want to. I'm in the mood. I'm
Don't be
pissed
like
off
that.
at I
Look,
know.
they bought us a beer. We're friends now.
Yeah, one of them turns around to you and is like, come on, half pine, don't be so miserable.
They're fucking rubbing me.
I'm the one who nearly lost my bollocks. What you got a face like a horse for? You look like my wife.
That's just his normal face because he doesn't eat meat, he's a vegan.
Excuse me, vegan coming through.
Well, that explains it then. What do you want? Do you want me to get you a leg of lamb?
I'm still not talking to her. I'm not listening to it. It's in one ear, out the other. Shall we go and try and find?
We might come back, but cheers for drinks.
Yeah, thank you
We're
very
all right.
much. Fucker.
Mind how you go. You want to keep your eyes on this one. If you keep acting like that around here, it's going to get you all killed. He's lucky I saw the funny side of a knife half an inch away from my testicle. Not many lads would be like that.
Yeah. I'm trying to hold it back. I'm
Just-
trying to hold it back. So I'm just like, yeah. Fucking.
Cheers anyway, lads. I think we'll be off now.
All right.
So we're heading to that corpse bit where it's
Okay,
supposed
so
to be.
you make your way to Candle Lane. You do pass Old Zoblob shop on the way.
lick
If you would
the
like
window.
to have a look inside, you don't have to.
It's twice it's been mentioned now.
I think we should
Maybe
go
they
in
stopped
and have a look.
in here.
Let's send Griffin. Griff can go
Yeah,
on
Griff
that
can go in.
Griff, you like the look of that
lot. Yeah, go on, Griff.
vlog?
Griff's gonna slink into the shop.
A cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out of the shop's door as you peer inside. Every wall is painted purple, and every dusty knick-knack on the shelves is dyed a deep violet. The hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter wears plum-coloured robes. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes. Gnome lowers a pipe and exhales a cloud of lavender smoke before raising a hand. Hail and well met! Come browse the shelves of the most curious curiosity shop in the world.
Oh my. I'm gonna just quickly rush out and grab Mike and bring him in and be like, you have to get in. Darling, just get in the shop. It is so you.
Mike walks into the shop, breathes in deeply and goes,
I could have got a lifetime without hearing that.
Oh no.
Hello, Chris.
Here you are, stood in a small shop with a very bizarre gnome, and literally everything is purple.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? So, what do you specialise in, if I may be so bold?
Well, I really quite like the colour purple. Perhaps you've noticed.
good film.
What's a
What is a film?
Yeah, what's a film?
Is it purple? Is it for sale?
No, I'm afraid not, sir.
What a disappointment. You really shouldn't get an old man Hope look like that.
I thought like this. What am I doing here? Why am I in here? I'm just gonna start doing some press ups or something.
Down, up.
From outside. Fucking Kevilman does not like
Careful,
this.
young sir. You'll tie yourself out and your cheeks will go all purple.
Do you want to watch them, do you?
Please.
Hey, baby. Would you like to be touched?
What would you consider to be your finest item in the shop?
Wow. And he just starts sort of rifling through things, and then he starts placing various fabrics on the table. He's like, here we have a bolt of the finest purple, and here we have a doll of the loveliest purple, and he just starts going on and on and on about various measurements of wool and cloth, all of which are various shades of purple.
I ride a purple horse. Would you have a purple helmet?
A purple horse?
No, the
I
purple
must see it immediately. Bring it here now.
What should we ask him further?
I suddenly feel out of my depth. Well, you truly are a connoisseur. And I'm going to rifle through my pockets, and I'm going to the red Rangoon's red. I'm going to present to you a gift of friendship, and I bring out a beautiful purple toadstool that I've been keeping somewhere near my armpit. A gift to you, kind sir, and we will be back to see you again one day.
Okay. He takes it off you and he's like, whoa. He sniffs it deeply. It's like, wonderful.
So it's a good one.
I owe you a favour.
Well, we will certainly be back to. I forgot. I'm gonna just. Can you talk? I'm gonna get out of here. I'm slightly overwhelmed.
Good sir. Have you seen a flouncy chap? Goes by the name of Floon.
Well, he doesn't recognise the name, but assuming you describe the way he looks, he says that he saw a fellow of similar appearance, and also describes Rainy and Neverember, and says that they were jumped outside the shop by rough-looking men in black leather armour 2 nights ago.
Did you recognise any of the individuals in black?
They were decidedly on purple. Black, horrible. What's the point?
I wish you luck in your journey into the world of purple, and I quietly leave the shop.
Have a purple afternoon.
Have a very mauve evening.
Mauve amateur.
That place is trippy. Too trippy for Griff. Well,
What do we find, guys?
We have more information about the guys who were dressed in black. They just backed up the story that they were told by the people in there.
He must have come this way.
They were jumped outside the shop as well.
Where are we on the map?
Did you not listen to the guy? We're going to Snake Symbol Warehouse.
Yeah, the warehouse on Candle Lane.
Candle Lane.
With a
We're going to Candle Lane.
It's all right. Yeah, we've gone back, haven't we? That's right. It's just we've gone past the shop again. Yeah, we're going there right now.
Okay, so you head to the location on Candle Lane. Sure enough, it's there. It's a ramshackle 2-storey warehouse. The warehouse stands at the back of an outer yard behind a high fence. You find the gate on the fence is not locked. I'm assuming you're going to have a quick look around the building.
Yeah.
You can see that the building has 3 points of entry. A front door, a large warehouse loading door, and a window which has been painted over with black paint, so you can't see through it.
On the inside or the outside?
The paint is on the inside.
Bit dodgy. You know anything about this black symbol, this snake symbol?
Nothing on there, is there? We're not supposed to know about the snake symbol.
Oh,
What we're
we
going to do
got
when we
talked
get...
about. We got them blokes, the tall fellas. Called you a little boy.
I'm going to fucking one day get him. He's on my list.
Of people I'm going to kill.
He's on my list.
All right, Arya, stop.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's it. He's on my list now.
Bloke in the pub.
Yeah.
That's it. I'll remember him, don't worry.
What's his name?
Like,
Bloke in the pub. Bloke in the pub 1. Bloke in the pub 2. That's all your list is going to be, mate.
what we're going to do in this warehouse? You want me to go and take a...
You're a sneaky one.
Yeah, I'll take a look. I'm going to take a look. Shall I look for the window?
The window's been
fucking
painted
high.
over black.
Painted black and it's
Is
painted
it?
on
Can
the
we get
inside.
up to the window?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can get up, climb up and stuff.
yeah. But it's been painted over black, so it's just a black window.
From the
from
inside.
the inside
Yeah.
or the outside.
From the inside. Yeah.
Is there a lock on the window or anything?
There isn't, no. You would assume that the large loading bay door is probably bolted from the inside. The front door does have a lock on it, and it has one of those little slidey things that, you know, someone can slide across at human eye height and look through.
I don't know. What do you guys want to do? I think I should go on my own and go straight for the window. You guys wait outside.
Just smash through it.
4 tiny men just stood outside this dodgy fucking warehouse.
Does the lock look pickable?
There's no reason to assume it isn't.
We could pick the lock. Less suspicious than you just slamming through a window.
I'm not going to slam through. I'm going to sneak through. I'm going to sneak. I'm just going to open the window and have a look in, see what's in there.
Can't we just knock and say Quim sent us and we're a mate of his?
We could do that.
Style it out.
Who sent us?
His mate, Panda
Yeah.
Pop.
And the pot.
Daggers.
his fucking
Panda
name.
Pop, Dagger Bollocks.
I don't think Panda Pot was a mate of his. I just think he saw him.
he said
No,
it.
he did. He sounded
I
like
think he's
he
a
was...
mate, definitely a friend of mine.
he
I
sa-
remember him way back when.
They frequent the same pub, and he did seem...
Friendly.
He didn't know him, but he
All right, that works. I'm up with that. If he
We're-
knows them and he sent
We're
us, then
friends.
Yeah, let's do it.
yeah,
We'll do that. That's
just
a good
knock on the
idea.
door and be like, all right,
Yeah.
Okay,
Panda Pop, Club Centers.
Dagger bollocks sent us.
we're going to knock on the door and try and blag it.
Oh, really?
Okay, so you knock on the door, and from inside, nice sound effects. I like it. From inside, you can basically hear what sounds like a ruckus, like someone's moving things around swiftly.
You should look for the window first.
Can't
It's
look through the
painted,
window.
mate.
Look, open it though. Have a look. There's no lock on it.
Quick, get up to the window and see what you can see.
Just like that. You
Oh, you... I don't think it is. Off you go. Quick, go.
want to climb? Yeah. Okay. I'll climb up and just have a look for the window. By the time he's going to sort himself out. No, we've done it. It's too late. We're at the door. We're knocked. Let Alan do the talking.
No one's answered.
No one
though.
answers.
Oh, no one answers.
So you're up to the window.
So, okay. Yeah. I'll climb up and then I'll have a sneak and try and peek through the window and see what's happening.
You want a boost?
I'm going to need a boost.
It's not a window that you can open.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Victorian style, like a Victorian dock
Sash
style window.
window.
Yeah, and it's been painted over black. Your options are smash it or find something else.
Yeah, I'm not smashing it. That's just silly.
So the other 2 points of entry are the front door and the loading bay.
I'm going to pick the lock on the front door.
Go for it.
We've already knocked, haven't
I mean,
we?
you can break things down as well if you want to. That's an option, although obviously it's
Browses.
suspicious.
Makes
More suspicion than knocking on the door.
Yeah. What's the warehouse made of? I know it's a bit silly, but is it made of
Hoops
like
and
wood?
dreams, Liam. It's made of wood.
Here we
So
go.
it's your classic sort of dock warehouse. Goods will have been brought off a ship and placed in here. It's crumbling. It doesn't look very good. Frankly, it looks like it's not in use anymore.
I think we should get Alan to run through the
This is
fucking
dodgy
run
as fuck.
through
Yeah,
the
just
wall.
fucking throw this.
Alan,
through
go
the
run
wall.
it. Just fucking run at it and see what happens. See if you can run through head first.
Just Kool-Aid man it.
Yeah.
Go on, Alan.
Start to psych myself up, ready to run through.
So yeah, we're gonna.
Are you gonna rage at the same time?
This
Shall we run
reminds
through
me
the
of a
front door?
story.
Shall we run through the front door or should we run through the wall? I want to see if Alan can run through it at first.
Run through the wall.
Should we go,
You're gonna put your chopping board on your head or something.
Yeah.
If either the wall or the door look like they could be run through, which of the two looks more likely they could be run through? Which is
Probably
more-
the door because it's not a wall.
There we go. Yeah. So you're gonna try and run through head first. Alan is.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap your bum.
All right.
Run.
Make an athletics check. See if you can break it down. This should be your thing, right?
Yeah, this is your
This is what you're for.
Shit. 5 plus 2.
7.
So you just bump off the door, fall on your arse on the floor.
Is it slightly quieter than the knock?
It was significantly louder than the knock.
But no one's
Improvement.
come to the door.
No one's come to the door, and there is no response to that, like there was to the previous one where you heard things shuffling around.
Okay.
Can we hear anything now?
No,
Nothing.
So the first knock, you heard things shuffling around, and then
We
on
should have
that,
gone round to the loading
no
bay.
response.
No response. Why don't we knock on the door again and pretend we're carol singers?
Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, ding dong.
What time
What time of year is it? Spring, isn't it? So
Yeah.
that will
spring?
work.
What, seriously? That's all they wanted? We practiced for months for that. I'm beginning to think we're not appreciated. Hey, tell them, Barry.
I don't think they have Christmas. Just open the fucking door, mate. We
Come
know
on,
you've
just
got
pick
your
the door.
What are you doing?
I wanted to see Alan run through.
It
Right,
didn't.
okay. So I'm going to try and pick the lock with sleight of hand, yeah?
Okay.
11 plus 5. So I've got 18.
Yep. To an expert like you, the lock comes away easily.
Good.
Why did we do that to begin with? Why did we fucking knock?
Hello!
So yeah, go on then. I've picked the lock. I'm not going in first though. I pick the lock and I just go,
After you.
come on, barbarian.
I'll go first then. Fucking hell.
So Alan walks in first. We're literally just going to walk in.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so you just stroll in. Don't even attempt to be stealthy or anything.
God.
Hi, everybody.
Inside, tables and chairs have been carelessly tossed around the floor. The corpses of a dozen men lie along the walls, their rapiers and daggers lying nearby. On the north side of the area, stairs rise to an open level above. So this is quite sizable, the warehouse. It's like 40 foot wide and about 100 foot long, so it's quite a big building inside, but there is crap everywhere.
You said there's stairs go up to another
There's
level as well.
at the back of the warehouse, there's a set of stairs that lead up to a balcony that kind of goes around the edge of the warehouse. Keep in mind, in D&D, you can be like, do I recognize this? Do I know what this is? Do I know what that means? You don't have to let everything be a mystery. Your characters can have knowledge that you as a player don't have if you want to try for it.
Does it seem to be anybody alive in the warehouse?
You can make a perception check if you like to see if you can spot anything or hear anything or smell anything.
Go on then.
That's a 7.
Plus perception is +1.
So 8. No, you don't see any sign of life. Just 12 corpses.
Shall I sneak upstairs, see if I can spot anything? Have a little
That'd be a good
peek.
vantage point, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to sneak up the stairs and see if I can just slowly see if there's anything up there or anybody up there.
Okay.
I want to follow behind him. I'm not sneaking, but I want to prod each body with my quarterstaff just to make sure they're all dead.
Okay.
13 plus stealth 5. So I've got 18, 19, 20.
Okay. As you round a large pile of crates on your way to the steps, 4 short avian creatures with long beaks and black feathers leap out at you.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Wearing hooded cloaks and lunge at you with short swords.
Me.
Squawking. Both of you two.
Oh, shit. Did they see us?
Well, they were hiding around the
Obviously.
corner the whole time.
Shit. Bastards.
Alright, so you're about to learn the most annoying mechanic as a player, the surprise round. All 4 of those Kenkus get to have a turn before anybody rolls initiative. Who's that sneaking there? That's you, isn't it, Liam?
Yeah.
You ready to have your shit pushed in?
Yeah.
Alright, so the first one swings at you with a short sword as it squawks. That's 11 versus AC.
No.
He's dodging it. The second one. That one is 23 versus
That's
AC.
definitely gone through.
Dealing 4 piercing damage.
Down to 4. This isn't bad.
If they roll higher initiative, they get another attack than you as well.
Another one piles in on you
Oh, no.
with a miss, and
Oh.
the one at the back pulls out his short bow and fires at Kieron.
Oh,
Hey,
no!
look at me. I'm fucking I told you, it's that baby thing.
18 versus AC.
Yeah, that hurts.
Dealing 9 piercing damage.
Oh,
down.
shit.
Wow.
I'm down in 1.
Fucking hell.
He goes down. Everybody roll initiative.
I've only got 9 HP.
Oh, shit. I've got a healing potion. Oh, no.
We go at the same
shit.
time, though.
This looks like it might be the
The
last
end.
ride. This is the end. Okay,
Do I use my
so
bardic inspiration?
you can't
doesn't have any
throw
more.
initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mike, what'd you get?
13 plus 3, so 16.
15, not bad. Liam, what'd you get?
3.
Oh, right, yeah, that's all right then. Alan, what'd you get?
Rolled
plus
1.
3.
Wait, so you got 5. You got 5.
5. Okay.
I got 5 as
Jess,
well.
what'd you get?
Griff had a bit of a smoke on the way over. He rolled a 1. Holy crap! So
Shit.
Wow, could this be going any worse?
Everybody's dead day.
And you got 5, Kieran.
So
Yep,
That's
I
what you got last time.
Yep,
So we've got a 2, 2, 1, 1, and a 13. This is bad news.
we're all dead.
Everybody is dead. Everybody is dead day.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well, the Kenkus all got 18.
So that's another 4 attacks on you.
Well, this was fun, guys.
Yeah, that's me out. That's Kieran out.
1.
Yeah.
That means he rolled a 6 and got a +3.
You
shot
were doing
you.
all the metagaming.
We shot you and you've rolled down the stairs.
I wasn't even near the stairs.
Yeah,
mate.
these things ambushed you. The stairs are at the back
Yeah.
there. These
Oh.
things ambushed you before you
You were
had a chance.
sneaking around the corner and just sneaked into them,
Yeah,
and you were
it's
like,
almost like when you go to a shady warehouse with the intention to investigate it, you shouldn't be headbutting the door. Be like, hello, anybody there?
Shit.
Right, okay, so the Kenku get another round. All 3 of them are piling on you again. Incoming! That is a miss.
Come on then.
Oh,
Miss.
Stupid.
14, miss.
you got the short
Fortunately
bow.
for you, there's one more that's going to pile him around the back of
Oh,
you because...
fucking
Can you just
bollocks.
move him into combat?
Yeah.
Pulls out his short sword.
And he fucking does me.
That is 18 versus AC.
Oh,
Is you down as well?
Dealing 4 piercing damage.
I'm fucking down. Yeah, I'm out.
Are you on actual 0? Or
Yeah.
are you would that have knocked you to below 0?
0.
Okay, so I like to have a little house rule. I don't think this is an official rule, but
Okay.
I think it's a nice rule. If an attack knocks you exactly to 0,
Yeah.
you are just unconscious and not dying.
Okay.
If you go...
So I don't have to do death saving throws. suppose.
No, you don't. No, not with the way I like to play.
Right.
If it would knock you below 0, then you
get
are
deaths.
at 0 because you can never be below 0 in
Yeah.
D&D, but you are dying, and there's a whole mechanic for determining whether or not that happens.
Oh, that's
so you two are both just down.
Yes.
Mike, you're up. Now is your chance to shine, Mike. You didn't get
Yeah.
to do a great deal in the last fight, but I think the best from you is yet to come.
Nope.
Come on, Mike.
I like your faith. We can move 5, so we still can't get anywhere near them at the moment, and these are all obstacles in the way. I think.
Hi.
That's like a
Behind
pile of
these.
boxes that
You
you,
need
can't
to
see over.
heal. We need to get Kieron up because he's the best fighter. Well, Alan, bad man. This is so bad.
Level 1 is so shaky.
Dagger and rapier.
So your dagger you can throw.
You can throw a dagger.
Yeah.
Anything
Can I
else-
throw it from behind boxes,
60?
or do I have to
You
be?
can peek out.
Yeah, you can peek out.
Anything over 20 feet, you get a
60 feet.
disadvantage.
Okay, so how,
So the
how
max
far is each?
5 foot a square.
5 foot.
Four-
So
four
I need to be
squares.
within 4, so I can't get.
Depends what they do. They might run away.
Do these animals have anything that they can hit from long range with?
Yeah, they had a
They've all
ball.
got short bows, yeah. These creatures are kanku, so they're intelligent creatures. They're as intelligent as a person, but they can't speak. They can't speak. What they can do is they can mimic what other people have said. So often when you converse with a kanku, it will respond to you by saying things that they've heard.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and creep round the outside.
Okay.
1, 2,
Yeah.
All right, cool.
If
and then
you,
maybe a
if
pincer movement or something.
you hide behind boxes,
We're
you
full.
get bonuses to your AC.
Yeah.
So,
So you're undercover at the moment. You get a +2 to your AC if they fire at you.
if you're at full cover, you get like +5, I think.
Kieron and Alan, you two get to decide who goes first out of you because you both have the same.
Yeah, I'll go
initiative.
first. I'm unconscious.
So you're unconscious, but you should still make your death save because if you roll a natural 20, you get back up on 1 HP.
But I thought you said I'm not dying.
You're not dying, but it would be unfair of me to
right.
to not allow you the opportunity to do
So
that.
if I roll,
So if you roll a
less
nat
than
20,
if I roll less than 10, then it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter now.
Right, cool.
20!
You roll 20? You're joking! Oh, wow. Okay, so
I get up with one
yeah.
hit.
You basically had like an arrow pierce your shoulder.
Oh my
you pass out from the
God.
shot, and within 6 seconds you're like, "What the fuck was that?"
Do I still get my gold?
Oh
Hell yeah.
my god.
Fuck.
What do you mean, fuck? That's a good thing.
No, actually, I wanted them to ignore me. Now, if I get hit, I'm dying. I'm gonna take the dodge action. I'm gonna move behind here. No.
Remember, it's cost you half your movement to stand up.
Right, so I've only got 2 squares then. Fuck it, no, I'm gonna
Half
run.
rounded down. That'll be nice.
Right,
So
yeah.
you got 3.
No, I'm gonna run next to what are you called?
Podlow.
Podlow, because I need to like try and save you. And I'll just like try and stand over his body and like just start parrying attacks away.
Oh,
and
bless you.
I'll take the dodge action.
What a guy. What a guy.
Okay, cool. All right, Alan, you're
fucking
up.
Miss, please, oh fucking miss.
No, you guys need to fucking get in there now.
I've got 1 HP. I can't believe I rolled that twice.
That's amazing. That is so good.
So I would like to rage.
Okay.
So I can move.
You can use an action to dash, which basically doubles your movement. But you can attack.
Well, I was gonna, because I've just looked at my equipment list and I've got some javelins.
Oh,
Yep.
fucking
So
yeah.
I'm
Do it.
gonna move in range and then throw my javelin.
Move it.
Okay.
3, 4, 5. What's the range of a javelin? There's two.
I
There should be
don't know.
2 ranges.
It just says javelin. I don't know.
30, 120.
So anything above 30 is at disadvantage. So anything more than 6 squares, you've got to roll twice and take the lowest. So what you could do is take the dash action, and you can probably get there, but you won't be able to attack. And then next turn, you can get around here.
Could I not go there and then attack there?
Yeah, you can attack,
Yeah.
but you'd still be at disadvantage. So you can either get closer, then on your next turn, throw a javelin without disadvantage, or you could run here, be further away,
Yeah.
and then roll 2 dice and take
No.
the lowest.
Go to there and then use my actions to just hide there and then throw the javelins without disadvantage on my next go.
Okay, cool.
Or you could just run it in the next go, can't you?
Yeah, you could run in and just hit them
So,
because
yeah,
you're close
yeah.
enough.
Liam and Jess, you two both got 3.
I'll just see if I could stand up.
Alright.
We're not going to get 2.
No.
Alright, so you're still down. Jess, you're up.
Um,
Primary ranged fighter in your party here.
So yeah, you've got like
It's,
massive
Fucking
range.
panda ball.
Time for everyone to just take a bit of a chill pill and maybe try go to sleep again. I'm just gonna check I'm in range. So
Come on, Griff.
yeah, so it's 90. So and it's a 20-foot cube.
So where's 90 away from you? So that would be 18 squares. So I imagine that's like the entire.
Well, 18 can be up to here, so it's within that range. So if I pick...
Spot on, actually. It's exactly as far away as you need it to be to not hit any allies.
Any of our friends.
Friend! Please be my friend!
Okay.
Is this your last
This is
first
my
level
last spell of the day, so this is going to be a good one. Everyone's
You rolled well last time.
gonna calm down. 27.
2 Kankus fall asleep immediately.
Well
Awesome.
done. That's good
The
news.
floor. The other ones look a bit confused, but they're still up for it. You can move if you want, Jess.
I'll just hide.
All right, we're back round
Well
to
done,
Kankus.
Jess.
Chilling out behind the
First
boxes.
one in front of
Where's
our
that?
monk swings at him with his short sword, and that is 8 versus AC. The other one, can you just move him? He steps over the sleeping bodies of his mates and comes around to join.
there.
Yeah, and he also swings at you. That's probably a hit. 18.
Disadvantage, so you got to roll again.
Natural 1.
Well
Still standing.
Leave him
All
alone.
right, Mike, you're up, mate. Now's your chance.
Oh, Mike.
Opportunity knocks.
5 movement.
What's your spells you got, Mike?
You haven't given me any spells.
They're on the back. The next page.
Spellcasting and bardic inspiration is all I've been given.
Shit.
Neither of which
It's alright, we'll have to
spell.
choose them. We'll choose them later.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to have to try and chuck a dagger, which had a range of...
60-20.
Yeah, so within 20 feet, you can do it as normal. If it's more than that, then you roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, so you could probably get there and then you've got that distance to make up. You still throw a dagger, but you'd just be rolling like they had to do to roll against me.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go for that. We've got to try and do something from
Don't
here.
forget, Mike, that you have the first level enchantment spell, Charm Person.
Nice.
So any humanoid you can see, which includes these Kankus, must succeed on a wisdom save with advantage if you're currently fighting it, or it becomes charmed by you until the spell ends.
Nice.
A creature that is charmed can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities, and the charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature.
Nice.
What bards will often do is they'll charm a creature, and then they'll go up to it and be like, "Do you really want to fight me and my friends?" or something like that.
Yeah.
And
Basically suck it off
So
and
that
just
is,
be like-
that is an option for you if you want to try that.
How close do we have to be for that?
30 foot. Lasts for an hour as well, which is quite nice.
He's still out of range. Because you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could probably do there, throw a dagger, and then maybe next turn try and do that. Because then you'll definitely be in range, but it means coming out the boxes.
We'll go for that. How far's the crossbow got a range of? Do we know?
Oh, have you got a crossbow?
No, they have.
Oh, they're short bows. They can fire across the entire room.
Yeah.
So you would be putting yourself in harm's way. It's up to you.
Go on.
Right there.
Alan's ready to pounce. We've got Alan.
And we're going to chuck a dagger straight down the
Rufus.
line.
Okay,
Great.
so you roll twice and take the worst.
Nice.
D20 plus your dexterity plus 2.
7 plus 3.
Yeah.
So 12 is your result. Unfortunately, it just sails past the ear. You no longer have a dagger until you retrieve it after. Alright, and that's your go. So we are back round now to Kieron or Alan.
Come on, Alan.
I'm going to run straight
He's gonna
for this
blitz.
motherfucker. Yeah, blitz. I'm going to run straight for him. 2 hand axes. I'm going to straight at him.
Alright, sound. Roll your first attack.
Yeah, that's easy.
15. That's 17.
19, because you've got to remember your proficiency bonus.
Oh, yeah,
as well.
19.
Yeah, that proficiency bonus is there for anything that you know how to do, you get to add that to. Because you know how to wield axes, you get to add it.
So that's
So yeah,
19.
19 is a hit, so...
6 for my second one.
Okay, so your second one misses, but your first one hits. So roll a d6 and add your strength mod.
5.
Okay, so the Kanku takes 5 damage. Someone mark it up. Thank you. It squeals a bit, but it's not quite blooded. Kieron.
I think I'm just going to take the dodge again and try and like wade off attacks over.
Fair enough.
Hold over.
Hold on.
Pod low.
Pod low.
Pod low.
Alright,
Hold
we've got
on.
Liam and Jess.
Let's see if I can get up again. No, not again. I hate this dice.
Alright, Jess, you're up.
All right, then Eldritch Blast it is then. I've got a 120 foot range, so I think we're good. Let's go for the guy that's just been wounded. So that is 15.
Is a hit.
And it's a D10. 9.
Oh. Your Eldritch Blast hits and kills him. How does he die?
Finish him.
Oh god.
Was you not expecting that?
Griff doesn't really like killing things. It's only really a last resort. This guy he just sinks gracefully and just
Hold him to the floor.
if he could, he would guide him to the floor and just close his eyes for him, but he just sinks away and Griff just.
The harrowing realization of the fact that you just took a sentient
He just
life.
takes a big long toke and just sinks back behind his boxes and there we go, guys.
So,
Right, well
the one
done.
remaining Kenku, disengage.
Oh, so we don't get an attack. He's running away.
By away, you mean towards
He's making for the only door. Mike, you're up.
Kill it before it gets away.
You could maybe
I believe it's
charm
running
it.
away.
Be like, are you fuck nuts? Like, interrogate it or something.
You know what? I'm going to try and charm it.
Okay.
So what do I need to do for that?
So, there are numerous kinds of spells in D&D, but they all fall into basically 2 templates. One of them is you roll to see if you hit just like an attack. And the other one is they roll to see if they can resist against an arbitrary number that you have. And it should be on your other sheet with all your spells and stuff. Spell save DC.
+8.
So it's 13.
13.
So they have to beat 13 or they become charmed by you. So it's failed.
Okay, do I have to roll?
No, you don't. It just has to resist.
Okay.
It just has to attempt to resist, and it has failed to resist. So it is now charmed by you.
Can I ask him to give me his bow?
What exactly are you saying to it? What words are you using? Because obviously, if it's fleeing from you lot, it's probably not going to want to hand over your weapons. So you're going to have to say something to. You're either going to
Okay,
be bombastic or-
I'm going to say to it that you know you're running away. We're going to leave you alone. We're going to leave you to flee as long as you give me that bow.
Okay, make a persuasion check with disadvantage. So roll twice, take the worst, add your persuasion.
+5.
Yeah, that's what you're for. This is
Yeah,
what you're
D20.
for.
points are all about
D20.
like.
The big one.
So you roll 2. Yeah, roll 2.
Dude, that's
18.
22. That's
Go
good.
on. Go on.
Roll high. 16.
So the Kenku looks at you, kind of takes his bow off, places it on the floor, and kind of slides it over to you. We can now go out of combat if you want to, unless you're intending on continuing to fight. Did any of you lot definitely wanting to kill it?
No, I don't want to kill. I want to make sure
I
they're
don't wanna
knocked out
kill
because
it,
I know
yeah.
they're asleep. I don't know how long they're asleep
Oh,
for.
I think sleep lasts for like a minute or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah, so now that no one's attacking me, I'm probably going to go over to those sleeping ones and put them down.
Yeah.
What do
But
you
one
mean?
at a time. No,
Kill
no,
them?
just make sure they're unconscious.
Oh, right, you're going to knock
Yeah,
them out
yeah,
properly,
yeah,
right?
'cause I get
okay.
2 attacks.
Yeah, you can coup de grace all
Yeah,
of them. Like, that's
yeah.
fine.
Okay.
So I'll just sleep hold
Yeah.
them until.
This Kenku's like sort of, obviously it's a bird, so it's like its head's going up and down all over the place like a crow, and it's trying to back off towards the door.
I'm not bothered about killing him. It's not Griff's personality. You're worried about knocking them 2 out. Alan, are you worried about that one that's running for the door?
It's time to bet. What will Alan do in the Alan's Honor test scenario? Will Alan honor the word and promise of his friend and fellow Dungeoneer Mike? Or will he resort to his more barbarian nature and cut this crow down where he stands?
Come on! Quick! Bet! Betting ends!
It's Alan. What did you think he was gonna do?
Betrayal 5.
I want to kill him.
Of course he does.
To be fair, you do have 2 unconscious ones.
Yeah,
so
we
you've
don't
you've got a
need-
couple to interrogate.
I mean, he might call for friends. I don't know. I would like murder them all, but
Be thankful with what you've got. You've got 1 on the floor.
2.
2 on the floor.
Yeah, one of them's dead.
So he's the good guy in your brain. I'm the bad guy.
I'm killing it.
We're still in combat order then. So in that case, Mike, that was your go, but you can still move if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to hide behind the box.
Okay.
He's betrayed him. 1, 2, 3,
Alright.
4, 5.
Kieron and Alan, you've spent your go coup de grace in those guys, yeah. So Alan, you're up.
Right. So I turn around and charge straight at him.
The look of betrayal in this creature's eyes after it was guaranteed safe passage.
You monster.
I do feel quite guilty, actually.
So roll your attacks individually. So roll an attack, and if it hits, then we'll do the damage for that one.
So 8.
Plus
And-
strength plus 2.
12.